Hey folks, how you doing today? Gonna get a little video gonna start here for you, show you the ups and downs of food plotting. You can see right behind me, that's one of the downs right there. The tractor blew a hydraulic line, and it wasn't a simple line, it's just right underneath. It's right to the firewall, right behind the engine, what we gotta get to. And of course, it controls the steering, so the tractor couldn't steer at all. So we had to pull it straight ahead. And we got a monkey with that today. Had to buy some special wrenches because you can't really get in there very well. So that's one thing. And we also have a buddy of ours coming over this way. If you can see this side, I'll show you in a minute anyway. He has a small excavator coming up to help dig out some stumps and stuff. And he was on his way out, and one of the tires blew on his trailer. So my brother had to go down and help him along the way down in Corinth, I think the town was, to get a tire fixed on the trailer. So we're about a half a day into this already, and we're just getting the machine up here now. So always something. And this might be the same machine I have come to my camp. I might have him come down and take a look at it and see what he thinks he can do with this machine at my property. If not, then I'm going to try a more local place that has a dozer and excavator and stuff. But see what we got. Go, bro, take a ride and show you the excavator. There's the excavator, it's a little Kubota. Got some stumps here you can see left out. He takes out and he wants to make the plot go back there. We had a burn pile here, we burnt down pretty good, but we started that one over there, and then it started pouring rain, and then the tractor blew a line, so we couldn't do anything more pushing of the brush, so we just let the rain put the fire out. But that he's trying to bring it all to this tree line and extend it out to that end there for the plot. You'll see. Here is the excavator. Working on the stumps. Pretty rugged tree. Take a few digs to get those stumps out of there. Had some turkeys and stuff over here, and had 6 or 7 deer the other night right in this area part of the plot. Finally getting some sun and some wind, so it's starting to dry up the ground a little bit, so we'll do some work at camp here pretty soon. There's the beginning of that. We'll see how this trip goes. We don't blow any more lines or something. There it goes. Right there, what are we doing? Hold that. That's what we're working on today.
Why not? That is.
One stump, oh, he's moving. Going?
Well, it's definitely bigger than this one.
Is it?
And that was my next to biggest one.
Oh, that ain't good. 19 or 20 that you don't have.
Which I don't even have. I only have a 22, don't I?
Yeah.
Because like I said, there was 22.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was the bigger one.
I guess.
Yeah. No. There it goes.
Yeah.
Everything's easy. Yeah. All right, we got that out. We got the line. I see the hole right there. That's where the hole went through. So this is the part that's down by the bucket. This is the part that was by the firewall that we had to get. That's a 19 millimeter. You only got up to a 20, so luckily that worked out. So So yeah, that's why we have no power steering, no steering at all for the tractor. So working on that next. Still working on the stumps down there. I'll get you some more closer video of that afterwards. My brother's gonna take a ride out and see if he can get another line today, hopefully. See how that goes.
I need you to stay here and babysit my work helper out here. So make sure he does his job.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on him. Crack the whip on that for.
My best friend, guys.
Yep, he's an awesome guy. Here we are at the ground line Keith and I built. So buddy Sean taking out some stumps. He got a couple of them out already. Plugging away at them. Little Kubota does pretty good. Keith went out to try and get a hydraulic line. We got that hydraulic line off the tractor out there. So he called up a place in Milo, and they can make one up for him. So he's headed that way now. And get that tractor going. We can push some of the stuff around too. Get this food plot rocking for this coming deer season. Might have that machine come to my place after. See what he thinks he can do for what I need to have done. Okay, I was over there, but I'm getting a different angle here. You can see you got a couple of stumps out, a big hole there. That stump right over there was a huge stump. I couldn't believe that thing moved it. That was pretty good. I was just trying to get all the dirt out of the clumps and then get the sticks and stuff out of there. My brother wants all the stumps piled right here in front of that, kind of so the deer will just think it's a big pile of crap near the blind. So kind of distraction. That's kind of what I thought about mine too, having a big brush pile or something in front of it. I haven't built mine yet, but I want to build a blind like that, but mine will be out of lumber hopefully. We'll see. I gotta see how much it's gonna cost me to have my groundwork done first. Get started one over there too. See, we got a few more stumps to go. Chugging along. So good. Now he's just putting that blade down and pushing some of the dirt into the holes, trying to level it back out. Pretty handy to have that blade on there with the bucket and the thumb. It's all part of food plotting if you want a really good one. Some good good soil. Keith's got really good soil here. I don't think I have soil this good up here. His soil hardly has I don't think he's ever limed it. He's put fertilizer here, but I don't think he's ever limed his soil, and it does really good. See that nice dark soil? Mine, I have to lime it and fertilize it, but it's getting there, especially where the plot was. I'm sure all these new areas are going to put a plot out. I'm going to have to do a lot more work, but work in progress. Yeah, so we got about an acre now, I would say, cleared out. Over there, I've got a bunch of brush here I'm sure we'll take care of someday, eventually. Got a huge buck out of here this past year. And you got another one the year before too, so doing good. And then Jameson got a young one out of here. All sitting out of the blind. That cleaned up pretty good. He just puts all the stumps over there. Keith wants them there. And he's got taking these ones here and swings them over to there, and then I'll come over here and swing those over to there. The ground looking really good. Dig all around those stumps, get all the roots out first, and pulls them out afterwards. A lot of rock in there too. Keith shouldn't be going much longer to come back with that hose. We can go back there and put that in the tractor down there. Work on that. So we're gonna burn all that sometime again. Fry that one too. Little excavator does pretty good. You can tell it's pretty windy out today. Fresh dirt smells good. How much did it end up costing getting that line made?
I don't know. I got hydraulic fluid and zip ties too.
Yeah.
Everything all together was $130.
Yeah.
No good discount.
Now the fun begins, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, I don't know if I can show you. Not here. Probably not. There's a green line right here. Finger. The line behind it is the line we had to replace going into there. As you can see, all this stuff in the way. Finally got it. Now it's just down underneath. Working on the other line. Oh, come on. Oh. We got it all back together. Had to get the excavator guy over here to help us get that hood back on. That's all done. Actually steers again, so that's a good thing. And I just found out one of the stabilizer links on this side was snapped right off, so we got to get another one of those. And of course, this is an LS tractor which uses just LS parts. We're gonna have to find a stabilizer link for that 3-point hitch. That's the work going on over there. Doing a good job.
So you want to own a tractor?
Yep. I think it's easy just to hire somebody. Save yourself some money. Got them removing all that debris. It was the burn pile, so we can take care of these other stumps. But here's where all the other stumps were on this side. Doing a real good job. So all the stumps are, just gonna stack them closer to the ground line after, I believe. There's a big giant rock that he got out of the ground right there. It's gonna be good to, ready to plant pretty soon here. The excavator does a good job. Like my brother said, he would just love to have a grapple for his tractor too, be able to just pick things up like that. It comes in handy. So they're trying to push it with a bucket that keeps everything keeps falling out of the bucket. So, the tractor's out there warming up. She's all ready. Tried to make sure it's steered, and we checked the lines to make sure there was no leaks and everything. So that's all ready to go. Yep. Looking good. My brother's got a rake for the tractor. He can drag that, clean up these roots and stuff later on. Coming for another stump, I believe. Yep, go to get the next stump. There's a tractor, steering again finally. Always something. A lot of big stumps. It's good soil though. Deer will be pretty happy. Had putting some feed over here for him, but they ate it all. It's gone now. I don't know if he's gonna take care of these stumps over here. I'm assuming he is, but I'm not sure. See how it goes, I guess. Oh, they got that going pretty good. Now they're working on this side over here for the stumps. Looking really good. That wind is picking up and the clouds are coming, so it is getting cold. It's only like 42 out or something, but with that wind blowing, it is cold. I had to go and get a heavier jacket on, and I had to go give our buddy Sean my jacket that I was wearing. It's getting cold everywhere. That wind is just, it's like 30 to 40 mile an hour wind, if you can tell. She's just blowing. And out in this open, it just get cold. Plus our buddy, he has his dog in the truck, so I keep going checking on her. She's doing all right. She's just a little relaxing. But it's getting there. Looking awesome. Looking awesome. Food plot is going to be, you're going to almost eat off of it with a table and a fork and knife now. So I think they might move this too into the back of the woods there, so that we can have this all out of the way. Get it to the tree line, I think. We'll see how it goes. Running out of daylight. It's a little after 3 o'clock now. So we've only really been working for 3.5 hours. Would have been here a lot earlier if they didn't have a flat tire in the trailer, so they had to, took a while to get that all straightened out before they could finish coming up here. But that's where it goes, and me and Keith worked on his tractor, got the hydraulic line back on there to get the steering working again. Always something. It is windy. Holy, look at that wind. Yeah, I had to put a friggin' winter jacket on. It's getting cold. This is also windproof, you know, so not too bad, but my legs still get cold. My body gets cold. I just don't realize my legs are cold till I get home. I mean, I assume that they are. That's the problem. Trying to find a place tucked out of the wind, but not a whole lot of that around here right now. Oh well. This plot's gonna be awesome when it's all done. He's already bought a bunch of seed. Got a lot of seed from Domain Seed Company, a lot of chicory and stuff like that. He likes that stuff. And he's also got some soybean from a buddy of his from up north. He's gonna try and put that in here too. I'm not quite sure what I'm putting in mine yet. I do have one bag of that fall stuff from Green Cover seed from last year that I didn't use because they were cutting wood all through the plot, so I couldn't use it. So I'm going to use that, and I'm not sure if I'm going to get some more of that or something else on top of that. I'm definitely think I'm going to try some of that Domain stuff. Once they get their work done behind my camp, I might put some stuff, chicory out behind there, see how that goes there. And also I see on Domain that had, I think it was Domain, you get oats and wheat and stuff like that for a late season crop, so I might try that too in another section. See how it works. We'll see how it goes, but get exciting, getting all ready for the hunting season and getting this thing all straightened out. Food plot's looking good. Show you some more footage in a little bit. He's over that end now, working on that. Those stumps there, they'll be done. But I think they said there's something about they might try and move this pile too, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Okay. Starting to look like a real field now. Wasn't too long ago. This was all forest. Me and Keith started cutting and going with the tractor, and we started burning. I was pulling some stuff with a four-wheeler and stuff a while back. Looking good now. This wind is really helping dry stuff out too, so I can't complain too much about it. It's cold, but I ain't complaining. A little bit of sun and some wind. We got warmer weather coming, but we also have rain coming on Saturday, I believe. Picks up some good sized stumps. Jeez. Yes, sir. My brother's happy the tractor's all squared away. back in business, as they say. There's a bunch of stumps over there. This debris over here too. This is from years of tearing apart. Turkeys and the deer come from this way sometimes, and they come from behind me. It is a mess, but it's getting better. Well, he's been working for about 4.5 hours. My brother counted, I think he had 25 stumps that he needed taken out. He's got pretty much all of them out and leveled up and everything, so that's not bad at all. This gives me a lot of hope for my property, because I think that machine will do just fine. And then my brother brings his tractor as well for other things, and my food plot should be looking pretty damn good. And also around behind the camp, trying to get that fire break built and a little bit more of a backyard, and maybe hopefully clear out my shooting range a little bit better. I see it starting to grow in from the top. You know, all the trees are starting to try and lean into it to get that sunlight, which is a pain in the rear end. And there's a couple of big rocks when I have to drive the foiler all the way down there that are a pain in the rear end to get around. So if we could take care of those, that'll be good. But it's looking good. Let me show you what we got here. Does that look like a whole different planet now? All the stumps are gone. Looking really good. I think he's got a few more over here. 2 or 3 in there that are half rotted, so there shouldn't be much to get those out. He's got one right there, I guess. And some of these are grown. All the weeds are right on top of them. You can't even tell they're there anymore. But these are the older stumps out on this side, so they shouldn't be much to take care of these. The other ones on this side are all, especially right here, these are all fresh cut from this past year or so. But looking awesome. I'm surprised. I thought that excavator was kind of small, but it's doing a hell of a job for the size that it is. My brother said I think it was only like 47 horsepower or something like that for that. My four-wheeler is 62 horsepower. But obviously it's a different system altogether, but man, pulling that out, no problem. Looking good. Get those stumps out of there. Now he's over here moving this pile for us. I'm gonna put it all in one spot. Don't have to worry about burning it so much. That way that food plot will be right from the tree line all the way through. Wind's dying down a little bit, but it is still cool. Still see your breath. It'll be a lot warmer tomorrow, I guess, and then Saturday. It'll be our first day in the 60s, I think. It'll be almost 60 tomorrow. It said about 57. Saturday, chance of like 65, but also chance of rain. Looking awesome. I'll be happy. My food plot's half this size. This is about 1.5 acres now, probably, once it's all cleared out. Especially get this stuff out of the way. See, that pile's almost gone. Put it all into there, and he plows into it, pushes it up. It's pretty compact. So it'll be nice and flat, just like the rest. All the maintenance we'll be doing, I believe, here, besides, you know, sowing the ground up and planting a seed. Just got the last stump out of there. Now I'm trying to put it up in the pile. Look at that thing. That was a pain. That was like the worst stump to take out. Got to fill in the giant crater that it was in. And we'll be done. No, he'll be done. We're just watching most of it. Yes, sir. Clear water. Cool. Yes, sir. That's pretty much this food plot already. Start planting shortly. Here's a long day coming day right here. Look at that chimney. We got the wood stove all hooked up. And no smoke in the house. So she's finally going, so that'll help a lot when in the colder weather. Nice, thanks to my brother, again as usual. We're gonna come and drop all these trees sometime too. These are the trees in the way, and this one's already, we cut this last fall. It just fell there and we left it for now. You see some more over there. But this is the area we want to clear out a little bit for a backyard. And I gotta make the shooting range, fix that up a little bit. It's kind of messed up after the wood harvesting, but that is the good news right there. Well, that was kind of a frustrating thing, but my brother and I, mostly my brother, got that all hooked up, and we gave it a little test run, make sure there was no smoke inside the camp, so there's none of that, so did good. So we'll use that in the colder weather now. And now we're heading on out of here.